In this episode, I want to unlock as many chests as possible. Considering how much easier I made the game with collecting Hellstone armor, getting all the gear from the dungeon, and unlocking every shadow chest in Hell, will make the final moments of pre-hard mode a cakewalk. To achieve such power, our first move is defeating Skeletron to gain access to the dungeon to get a shadow key and whatever other useful gear lies within the dungeon walls. But first, I want to actually renovate one of my pylon locations each episode, so let's start with the underground pylon. I am so confident I can beat this boss on my first try that I am not even going to use an arena for this. So I'm just going to go fly all the way over here, and I'm just going to go say hi to the old man here. Hello. And, stranger, do you possess the strength to defeat my master? I believe I do. So hello. Alright, so I am totally confident I could beat this boss. I was actually planning to go mine the meteorite that's landed like, what, 2 episodes ago, because I want to actually get a space gun, and I also actually want to make myself a star cannon. I was planning to make a star cannon before I did this fight, but everything kind of just lined up so perfectly with me building the new area for the underground pylon that I was just thinking, like, you know what, it's 7:30 p.m. I might as well take on this boss right now. Hey, hit him! Oh, come on! That just skinned him. You lucked out, Skeletron. You lucked out completely. The only thing that could really hurt me is the spin attack and the skulls, which I'm getting prepared for the skulls. They're about to hit me in a second. Oh, those things do slowness? I didn't know that. All right, what's their health looking at? Enough. All right, I think it's time to see if we can take them out simultaneously. Ooh, okay, slide under that. There we go. That's 1, and that's 2. All right, so now he's gonna start firing these skulls, and you just kind of have to dodge like side to side. These things don't go through solid blocks, so that's really, really good to know. Now, normally I would have built like a little house to hide under, so he couldn't actually fire the skulls at me. But I was thinking, where's the fun in that? Tagging in my Hellfire arrows. Let's see if this does marginally more damage. I think it's more meant to have splash damage. It's more meant to like hit groups of enemies rather than a single target. It doesn't look like the damage against the boss has changed. Actually, I'm seeing a bit, especially when I hit a crit strike. All right, he's below 1k. Come on. It's only gonna take a few more arrows. This battle will be quick. All right, 200. Probably down to 100. Less than 100. And he's gone. Easy. And I even got the possessed skull, the cool pet. I mean, not nearly as cool as my Dungeon Guardian pet. Like, I don't think I'm gonna swap anything out for that. Now, what's in the treasure bag? How about we see, no Book of Skulls. That's a shame. Quick Bone Glove. No one uses that item, does anybody even use the Quick Bone Glove anymore? Also, this area down here, I hope you guys like. It was missing something, and I figured out what it was. It was a fishbowl. I needed something that stood out. Something that makes the base kind of pop out. You need, like, some color differentiation. So by dawn, we should have some more NPCs showing up. I also noticed it's raining, so water leaf is probably everywhere, and I should probably grab all of it. All right, so we're gonna head over to the meteor and mine it up now. Now, I did make a mistake. I did accidentally use the mining potion I was intending to use because I accidentally used it along with all the other buffs I collected. So I gotta make use of these last 3 minutes. I gotta make them count. And the mining potion's effects have worn off right on time because I am just about done with this. Oh, wow. I got 2 of these items? That's crazy. All right, hello, Alfred. How's it hanging? I'm not a popular man, but I know what tranquility is. But sometimes most likable things are underground. Does he like the underground? I actually don't know. I wonder if NPCs prioritize a certain biome to live in if it's available. I do want this familiar wig because I've been meaning to get that for my character because I've been wearing this helmet the entire time. Let's see here. How about I let you hold on to these 3 items because I'm definitely not wearing it. I'll even throw in the Ancient Shadow Scale. Now, I do know the merchant here is selling me a safe. I'm gonna want that. Andre is selling a mini shark, and I think it'd be fun to make a star cannon. I believe I need 20 meteorite bars. Yep, there's the star cannon. Ooh, good item. I like it. Because stars are so much more plentiful now, I just think it's way more worthwhile making this item. Now, even alongside this safe, there is still another item that we can actually make, and I don't know if I have the means to make it right now. I believe I need jungle spores, and I also need bones, which we're about to go get some. So let me toss this in the crafting and show you what the jungle spores do. It makes an item called a void bag and a void vault. This is another set of like inventory space personal to a player that you're gonna want to craft. It just extends your inventory even further. We need shadow scales, we need some jungle spores, we'll need bones. So it looks like I'm gonna need to take another trip to the jungle. But with a sorted out inventory, I think we're more than ready to travel into the dungeon. Alright, there's our water bowl. It looks like a dungeon has its own respective torch type as well. Now, when I mentioned in the intro that we were going to clean out this dungeon, I mean it. We're going to clean out this dungeon. We're going to collect as many keys as possible, we're going to kill as many skeletons as possible, and we're going to save the mechanic. Now, do I have a wish list of what I want to find down here? Not really. It's really just every item you get from the dungeon is pretty banger. If there were any really important items that I would kind of like to get from here, one would be a Nazar, because I kind of want to make the Ink Shield in this playthrough. We are definitely capable of doing it. So I seriously mean it when I said we clean this place out. Not only did I find every item I could possibly get from the dungeon, from the Valor, the Aqua Scepter, handgun, to even a Shadow Key, I also picked up a Bewitching Table, an Alchemy Station, even died in the dumbest way possible. I knew I saw a dungeon slime. He's right there. Whoa, that one dude messed me up. Damn it, I ran out of boots. You know what? I wanted to come home anyway because I know the traveling merchant has arrived and someone's throwing a party. It'd also be worth it buying these things because I know I'm going to need to make myself a grand design. And there it is. Mechanical ruler can't hurt either. Now, before I do any more dungeon exploring, I do want to jump down into the jungle, and I want to see if I can get some more jungle spores. There is a water chest here. I'm hoping it's water walking boots. Let's go. Give me that. I think 30 is enough to make what I want. So if I just dump all this somewhere, I know I had extra jungle spores lying around even. Yeah, we got 43. That is plenty. So if I go down here, there's a void bag, and there's a void vault. So it says, can be used to store your items. Stored items can only be accessed by you. Will contain items picked up by a void bag. Now, anytime my inventory is full, the void bag will pick up the items. I can also use it like a money trough, like so, and I can open it from here like this. But we still have a lot of ground to cover in the dungeon, so let's continue on our little dungeon adventure. I rounded up enough keys to open every chest I could find and marked every special biome chest for later. I even destroyed a lot of the spikes so they wouldn't bug me when I revisit this place later. And after a heavy amount of looting, I decided to finally return home and recirculate all my stuff into one chest. Yeah, I was a bit worried. I was slightly worried about not finding everything I needed. Yeah, that looks like everything I need. Well, first of all, I'm going to need this cobalt shield, because if I take this and an obsidian skull and put it into the tinker's workbench, slap them together, you get an obsidian shield. I'm going to need this. We also have more shadow keys than we care to deal with, so I think Joseph here would gladly take these off my hands. But did you really think my looting spree would end there? I have the shadow key now that would open everything I find in hell. So I continued my chest raiding in the underworld, finding everything I could possibly get from the shadow chest, like the dark lance, the fire flower, demonic hell card, and a fuck ton of these magnets, and a sun fear. No, I'm kidding. In a perfect world, I'd find every piece of loot. I found everything except the flame lash and the sun fury. The world could have toned it down a bit on the treasure magnets. But despite missing out on a few items that I really wanted, after spending a lot of time covering all the ground I possibly could in hell, I've gathered up all the loot I could possibly find from over 20 shadow chests and circulated them into one chest back at my base. So I, as far as I know, have unlocked every single chest that has been locked behind a key in my world. From every shadow chest to every dungeon chest, I think I've got it all. And Mercer has shown up because he wants to sell me more ammo boxes, which I shall gladly buy. Let's buy 4 more of these. I wish at least one of these treasure magnets was instead a Sun Fury. I'll probably have to go fishing for it otherwise, because I do want to do a lot of fishing. I'm going to keep the Dark Lance though, because that could end up being useful to me. Now I might cancel the idea of fighting Queen Bee. I really just want to take my time in this world. So I think to keep in line with what we've been doing all episode, and that is collecting all this new special gear, giving ourselves a bunch of nice stuff to have a better leg up in the world, I think what we should do is jump down here into hell and maybe see if we can collect some interesting items. Let me place down a bewitching table so I have an extra imp. Let's toss my aqua candle down so we also have more people showing up. And I want to drink a battle potion to give me 7 minutes of more people showing up. And I think that affects stacks. Now you're probably wondering, Danny, what can you possibly want from hell? And my shopping list for this area is I want to find myself a cascade. I also want to find myself an obsidian rose, so I'll be one step closer to making the Terra Spark boots. And that item is not easy to come by. It actually is a rare drop off a fire imp, and it's a 1 in 50 chance. I was playing Terraria with a friend, and it took us like 150 imps to actually get one. It took forever, so hopefully it won't take as long. But I thought it'd be nice to keep it in theme of this collectathon I've been going on this entire episode. I completely forgot I needed a magma stone. This will be used to make a fire gauntlet later, which is a really, really nice melee accessory because, of course, if you didn't know, I'm gonna be running melee in hard mode. Oh, I got the cascade. Well, that's 2 items on the shopping list down. All we're waiting for is the item that I'm expecting to take a bit of time to actually get, and that is the obsidian rose. Because it did take quite a while for my friend and I on our co-op world to get our hands on one, because he was trying to make the TerraSpark boots himself. I knew how long this could potentially take. 1 in 50 is a relatively low chance, and I remember how long this took with my friend in co-op, so I'm expecting this to take about a half hour that I can condense down. I normally don't expect to get that lucky with drops in Terraria. Okay. I got that significantly faster than when I did this with my friend. I need to see a tally counter to see how many imps I actually killed in that process, because we didn't even get an imp banner yet. I got pretty lucky. That might be the end of the episode. I was not expecting to get these 3 items in such a short amount of time, but I'm going to end the episode right now. So thank you everyone so much for watching this episode of Terraria. We collected a lot of gear, we made a lot of progress, and we killed Skeletron. That's saying a lot. So next episode, I'm planning to kill Queen Bee, and maybe finish up the last items I need to make myself the TerraSpark boots. And maybe we'll start dabbling in a bit more fishing, because I haven't really touched that the entire game. So we'll deal with that next episode. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.